Hello, everyone. We want to start a special topic today, which I believe is very important and critical for everyone who is preparing to enter into marriage to know. And want to look at what you must know before marriage. What you must know before marriage. Many people are failing in marriage today, not necessarily because they are bad people, but because they did not know what they were supposed to know before getting married. The Bible says, my people perish for lack of knowledge. That also affects our marital life. And today we want to start this topic on what you need to know before you get married. Because if you don't know what you are supposed to know before getting married, sometimes it messes up your marital life. And sometimes we are blaming those who are involved in the marriage. And I believe that it is not because they are bad people, but because they didn't learn what they were supposed to learn before getting into marriage. So let's start the topic today. What you must know before you get married. Part 1. Build a spiritual relationship with God. Before you say I do to anyone, there is a foundational truth that you must understand. And it is that marriage is not just a union between two people, it is a spiritual covenant. And if your relationship with God is not strong before marriage, it will be difficult to sustain a godly marriage after. When I'm talking about the importance of our spiritual life before getting married, I love to illustrate with what I call marriage triangle. At the top of the triangle is God, the God factor, and beneath, on one side, is the husband, and the other side is the wife. The closer the two of them are to God, the nearer they are to each other. That means our intimacy with God and our knowledge of God determines how much we enjoy our relationship. A spiritual relationship with God is not just about attending church or saying prayers occasionally. It is about knowing God personally and intimately, hearing his voice, and allowing him to lead your life. When you build a deep spiritual life before marriage, you are not only preparing yourself, you are preparing your future family. Marriage will test your character, patience, and faith. There will be seasons of joy and seasons of challenge. When conflict arises, it is your relationship with God that will guide you to respond with love, humility, and wisdom. Without a solid spiritual foundation, the first major storm can shake your marriage to its core. Building a spiritual relationship with God also helps you to avoid the trap of depending on your spouse for fulfillment. When you know God intimately, you understand that your spouse is not your source of joy. God alone is. This truth prevents unhealthy dependence and emotional instability in the marriage. A strong spiritual life, it keeps you with godly values like forgiveness, self-control, humility, and sacrificial love. These qualities are the bedrock of a lasting marriage. When both partners have a deep relationship with God, they can build a home that honors him even in the face of difficulties. So before you get married, invest in your spiritual life. Pray, read the word, seek God's direction, and grow in intimacy with him. Let your relationship with God be the anchor of your life and your future marriage. Build a spiritual relationship with God because godly marriage starts with a godly heart.